Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'm going to try and do some puzzles on lichess puzzle streak. If you'd like to do them along with me, uh, go ahead, pause the video as soon as I say white to move or black to move. I'm going to spend about 15 minutes just sharing my thoughts as I go through these. So here we go. All right, black to move. I'm starting at 25 here. So this one's apparently rated 1700-ish. Okay. I believe we're looking at a checkmate in 2. We have a check here. And yeah, there isn't anything besides a block on this square. And then in either case, or either capture will be checkmate. So both should be good there. Okay. Black to move. Okay, we have to count material here. We're down a piece. So if we just take here, it should be even. We have a check. And that's going to kick the king away from the rook. We get the bigger fish. There we go. All right. So that one was just making sure we're aware of the material count, I guess, and seeing that forceful move. Black to move. Okay, this queen feels like she's maybe a bit trapped. It's my first thought. Oh, hang on. All right, we have a bishop move here for check. We get the queen. Yeah, no way to trap the queen. This one's cool enough. Check. Queen is down for the count. Okay. Team white. White to move here. And we're in a pin here, but this is not a guarantee. This rook is overloaded, you might say. Has to defend the rook and maintain the pin. Otherwise, we're getting the queen, so we have this shot. Queen takes rook check. No longer a pin. We get the queen. All right. White to move here. Feels like it should be mate. We're down a bunch of material, and we will get that with g6 eventually. So we do it in the most forceful way. Check, check. And it shouldn't matter how we recapture here. I'll follow the general rule. Take towards the center. Alrighty. Black to move. All right, this is a mating sequence. My eye immediately went to queen f2. I wanted to get this move in. I was drawn to this square right away as soon as this popped up. Getting a queen here. So clearance, sacrifice, rook check. Rook takes rook, queen f2 with the fork. Queen takes rook is going to be mate. So it's a checkmate in 1, 2, 3. White to move. All right, I feel like I want to get this move in. This bishop. Okay, we could take here. Okay, it's a double attack I'm seeing now. This is sensitive, unprotected bishop, also unprotected rook. So we take the knight first, bishop takes, and these 2 points can be targeted with queen d4. And there's no saving them. There we go. Track down the rook with check. All right. White to move. Oh, okay. We maintain this active rook. So we take this guy first. Knight takes, and then rook takes bishop. And I don't think there's anything stopping us from following up with rook takes knight and then promoting. Although I think it'll end before we get there. Rook takes rook, knight takes rook, and rook takes bishop. Puzzle solved, I'm guessing. No, it might go a little bit further. But yeah, I think we'll be winning with this sequence. So let's put it on. Now we do have to go once more. Yeah, because there is a lot of stuff over here, isn't there? So we grab the knight with check, and then we get the queen. Okay. Moving along. White to move. Feels like it should be mate. This is the first move I'm thinking about. The queen is pinned. No good rook. Oh, hang on. There's a rook move here. Oh, it's checkmate in one. Okay. Yeah, two different checks. Yeah, rook takes his mate. Mate in one. Okay. He's ready to start calculating after this check. All right, ready? White to move. Queen takes pawn. Yeah, queen takes pawn. If the rook blocks, we get this guy. Queen takes pawn. If the bishop blocks, then we have a fancy move that gets this guy involved. Rook takes pawn. And if queen takes, we have bishop f5 with a skewer. Or a pin and win of the queen. Yeah, I don't know any other first move to really even consider here. So I'm going to just put it on. And now break down the light squares. This guy's all in on the queen side, so these king side squares you can forget about. This guy contributing. Yeah, and this is in fact the way forward. We're winning the queen in the end. Okay. Black to move. Oh, we had a similar, how many puzzles back? Same story here. If this pin isn't here, we get the queen. This guy, not stable. Down for the count with check. In the end, we're up the exchange. Okay. White to move. All right, this is the first move I'm thinking about. This one's covered. Check, knight block, we have f4. What's the follow-up exactly? So if we give this check and the king goes here, okay, I guess we're just taking this pawn. Queen check, f6. I guess we still just take this pawn. Oh, here's what oh, I'm just seeing something. Okay, so this is a detail to be aware of what one of Black's strong moves are here. Yeah, okay, so if this here and then rook takes pawn, there's queen takes pawn check and we lose the rook. So how do we handle that? Maybe it's just the check and then you play f4. Because this pawn isn't going to go anywhere anyhow. And if check f6, then we could take. There's no queen takes g5 if there's a pawn on f6. So I'm guessing this is the first move. I'm not sure what else to even consider with this one. I think I'm just going to put it on. Feels somewhat slow. Check here and then to take time out to just play f4, but I think that is the way. Queen is very strong. Defend the pawn, cut out the knight, jumps. I'm gonna put it on. Oh, okay, so the knight just blocks. Yeah, I'm thinking f4 would be strong if the king went back as well. Yeah, we're just tracking down the knight here. I'm a bit curious here. If the king went back, yeah, f4. Okay, this was actually quite important to have a look at because this would be the only way forward. The only winning path is f4 if the king went back. And in the event of f6, we have multiple ways forward. f4, rook takes h4. Okay. Team white to move here. Okay. All right, well, this guy's under fire. We could, oh, hang on, we're in check right now. Just thinking, let's get out of danger here first. We are in check. Ah, okay, I see it. This guy's in trouble on f3, or c3. Yeah, I think we just take with the knight, and then these two are in tension. Queen takes queen, then we could rescue the knight, and only then recapture. So we make use of this unprotected queen with this sequence, and in the process get out the line of fire on c3. Now we have time to rescue this guy and puzzle end. Yeah, because after king here, we could capture in either way. Okay. Moving on. White to move. We're in check. Let's see. I'm guessing we hit right back. First move that's crossing my mind, and then there isn't really stopping rook h3 for mate. We got this sort of flight square covered. And I'm not sure what amazing thing black pulls off here. I'm not seeing any wonderful counterattack or anything here, like rook there, it doesn't matter. Rook h3. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Maybe the queen takes the pawn here. Oh no. Oh, okay. Hang on. Did not see that one. Okay, that's interesting. But it's so we could still have rook h3. Rook h3, rook h5. We exchange queens first, and then we can take the free rook. Or maybe the queen just blocks and we get the queen. Either way, rook h3 should be it. It is. Track down the queen. We're up a full rook in the end. All right. Black to move. Okay, this is my first thought. But then bishop takes pawn and we're hitting every major piece with the bishop. Are we winning? Ooh, yeah, we're winning quite a bit, aren't we? How's that playing out? Take, take, take. And then, oh, maybe the queen goes here. And in that case, we take the queen, rook takes, and then we take the rook. And we're up a bishop at the end of this. That must be the way. Because otherwise, I mean, I don't see a queen trap. White has pretty good coordination, so this seems to be the only disruptive move to leave white vulnerable. That's it. Here, queen b1, in fact, is the main line here. And we're going here. It's just rook and pawn ending. That's not winning. This should be the way. It is. We're up a bishop in the end. Okay. White to move. Okay. All right, so it's going to be one of these two. Let's see. If we promote right away, skewer takes here, king here, he's there to stop the pawn, steps over again, then there's this move to undermine the structure, so I think we can track this one, solve this one by elimination. It has to be f6. We could wait with this promotion. We just want this guy to be out of reach of this king. So f6 it is. Got to be a little careful. Not quite mate. We still continue with the pawn. If king here, then we promote with check. Yeah, we just keep going with this guy. Yeah, only square. And now we get the queen. Yeah, and we can hide. This goes a little further. We don't want to end up in a skewer. King here, and it should be puzzle solved. Yeah. Okay. Moving along. White to move. Okay, we have the trick here. With this guy not contributing just yet, these tricks are always in the air. Chop, chop. Vulnerable back rank. So this is a very common tactic. We're weakening the back rank, taking advantage of it. Alrighty. White to move. Where do we stand here? Bishop takes pawn looks good. Reminded of a puzzle. A couple puzzles back. The light square bishop hitting a lot of weak points, the major pieces. In this case, bishop takes pawn targeting the rook and f7. I'm not sure what else to consider. Bishop takes pawn. I mean, what do you? I don't know what's even tried here. We're on this a bunch. Bishop takes pawn, rook takes pawn. We could take on f7 with check, and then take here and be on the rook. I'm not sure how this one's gonna play out. Not sure what black's move is gonna be. but I feel pretty confident that this is the move. Okay, so there is actually a bit of a test here. So do we just take the rook or take here? We should be taking the pawn with check. Why not? Track down another pawn, because if we take here first, there's knight f6 and we don't get at f7. So we track down f7 first. Yeah, and then it's considered puzzle solved. It's kind of interesting. In the end, it is equal material. How would this play out exactly? Either capture on this square. Knight there, knight f6, or knight c7. Okay. That was the way forward, taking the pawn first. If we do play this one, yeah, knight f6, and it's considered a draw. Okay, that's about the 15 minutes. I'm going to stop there, a bit of a different type of video. Yeah, feel free to leave any feedback to this one in the comment section below. And yeah, maybe you took a thing or two away, hearing my train of thought as I worked through these puzzles. That's all for now. Take care.